What's up everyone, it's Iskander here. Welcome back to Tech Pulse and another video on the KASPA project. In this video we're going to cover the KASPA price analysis and look at some price targets, medium and longer term. As always, anything we say in this video is not financial advice and for education and entertainment purposes. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video. You can join our free Discord group via the attached link. Also, before we start, a quick shout out to our sponsor Tangent. Please use the code on the right hand side in case you're looking to purchase a Tangent wallet where you can store your KASPA safely and securely. There's a 10% discount that you can enjoy. Alright, so we're just it's May 4th. There's really just a day left, or 34 hours according to the countdown here, until the crescendo hard fork. What that's going to do to the price, I think longer term definitely has a really positive price impact, and opens up a lot of possibilities for smart contracts and near internet speed settlement. So that's really good news. So now let's dive into the price chart on KASPA. So we can see here it's above the 50-day moving average. It had a decent breakout from a low of about 5 cents. So it's consolidating at around 10 cents. I think there's a bit of overhead resistance here, so we'll break through that, hopefully set a new floor, so it doesn't break below below 10 cents again. But yeah, we've got some resistance to cover, some ground to recover up to about 20 cents in the short term. So I think in the next month or two, given the sort of the broader market conditions become more bullish, rate cards, liquidity flowing in, Bitcoin making new all-time highs, I think it's very realistic to see the KASPA get back to this level again. And then as we enter the hype phase, based on Fibonacci levels, we can see next major target will be 1.618, golden area here at 30 cents, and then 45 cents on 2.618, and then high levels 60 cents and above. And I'm hoping by end of 2025, Q3, Q4, which is coming out very shortly, we'll get to sort of in that high region. How we're going to get there, we'll cover that shortly in the video. But before we do that, here's a chart describing showing KASPA against BTC. Just about every altcoin should be compared, like in terms of its price performance against BTC, given Bitcoin is the number one currency. So we can see that during the first 2 years of inception, when KASPA was being listed on exchanges and getting awareness and adoption, and ASIC miners being coming into play, we've had huge growth against Bitcoin, right? So this probably would have been a fantastic asset to hold, obviously back then, which I personally did, and then it went through a bit of a bear market, obviously correction recently, and now it's showing a similar pattern that of breaking out against Bitcoin. So I think hopefully we'll see some positive price movement. So multiples of Bitcoin performance as Bitcoin continues to level up, so will KASPA. On this particular chart, we've got the total crypto market cap. So this is part of the forecast price formula. So what we need to understand is, conservatively speaking, we were at an all-time total crypto market cap of 3.75. I think realistically we can assume that we'll get to about 5 to 6 trillion. Many are calling much higher, 9 to 12 trillion. I'll wait until we get to the, one step at a time, conquer this step first, this stage, and then we can, then look at higher targets. But, time is not on our side if you look at the 4-year cycle. We're in the last year of the cycle. So if it is a 4-year cycle, if it does play out, then, there's only sort of 7-8 months until the end of the year. So this is the others chart, so excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. KASPA is obviously within this bucket as well. We can assume also that it may get into this region here for about 800 billion to a trillion. But yeah, let's look at KASPA rank. So since a few days ago it's gone up, which is great to see. It's now it's higher than Kronos and Polygon, Matic, 2.5 billion. So dominance is a key attribute, and that's something that we need to monitor closely. Obviously, Bitcoin dominance has been going up and up and up. It's at 64%. KASPA dominance is at 0.08%. So back at its all-time high, it was in the top 25 roughly. So it would have been at 0.15 or so percent. So if we apply that logic here, so I've done a bit of modeling here. So total crypto market cap, there's a conservative scenario here and a more bullish scenario. So conservative, we've got 3 sort of pathways, 6 trillion with a dominance of about 0.2 of a percent. We can expect that, and assuming that KASPA will continue trailing up, so in the ranks back into that sort of top 30 region to capture that more significant market share. So at this percentage dominance, we can see that its total market cap will be about 12 billion and a price of 0.45 cents. If you have a KASPA bag of about 1 million tokens, equivalent to like a shark, or I think a whale sort of tier, based on another website, then that's the portfolio. So it's half a million. That's not a bad portfolio size at that level. And then 9 trillion, we can see it'll be 60 cents, and then 90 cents at 12 trillion if it's really bullish. Now, if the market gets there. In the bullish case, if the KASPA dominance across all of the other currencies, if it's in the higher ranks of those top 25 cryptos, top 20, with a dominance of about 0.3%, we can see that's exactly it, right? The top 20 are in that 25%, sort of 0.25% range. We can expect the total market cap of 18 billion, then 27.36, and you can see the price difference there. In a really bullish case, $1.35. So there's applying a bit of maths and logic. That's not a bad way to estimate where it may potentially land. Obviously, this needs to play into your profit-taking strategy as well. Where you think you can DCA out or scale out to secure profits. As opposed to waiting up, until it hits that target, which is extremely risky. You can, ladder out perhaps at 5 billion, 8 billion, 10 billion, 12 billion as on the way up, and in the end, that way you preserve your profits and reduce your risk. So that's all in terms of the KASPA price analysis. I hope you enjoyed this, and you can apply this to your own price analysis and your KASPA stack. So thanks for joining again. It's Iskander here on Tech Pulse, and look forward to seeing you back again on our channel.